What's the full story here, actually, Max? I feel like you actually know more about this than I do.
I kind of don't.
Okay, kind of don't.
I know a little.
This is Robo Rosewater Masters.
Yeah.
Huh.
So Robo Rosewater, which we've done before, which is the AI generated magic cards.
Yep.
There's a set that they put together. This is the official DesertBus 2021 AI Busta Pack.
Busted.
Mostly never before seen AI generated cards, complete with AI generated art.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So this is made for us.
Nobody has seen these before.
So these aren't like from the Twitter. This is new for us to look at and delight in. So.
I know I'm off camera at the moment, but I was thinking it might be funny for me to do just the names and have someone else do the descriptions, but I'm going to wait on engineering till they're ready.
Ah, yes. That sounds great.
Or whatever might work with
I'll
that.
just sit here like this.
Yes. Give me a sec.
Take your time.
Oh, heck, am I just in time for goofed up magic cards? Yes,
sure
Azanda, you
are.
are. MTG Color Pie says you have my attention. Robo Rosewater Masters is run by a different person than the original Robo Rosewater, but it's the same idea, different AI model. I think GPT-3 based, says Mr. Flip.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. And the generated art is also what I'm like kind of terrified about.
A couple of additional notes. This is also not Robo Rosewater, which is the translated one. And
Yes.
Also, yes, I have seen every challenge to do those. You can stop sending them.
They won't.
Maybe at the very least stop being passive aggressive about it.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, settle down. All right. Andrew, whenever it becomes appropriate,
All right.
take it away.
This is Hot Meter We Hard.
Creature, human knight. Tap to create a 1/1 white knight creature token with flying until end of turn. Activate only during the game.
Good advice.
This is a 2/1. Terrific. Oh, I love the expansion symbol.
Give me one sec.
Hang on, Ben's trying to make it all fit in a nice way that's useful, because otherwise we'll lose part of the card.
Yeah.
And the way that Imager works, you can't scroll on the image properly, but we still want to see.
We're just going to slow down because Ben's trying to solve multiple problems at the moment. And chat, we are aware of the mic issue. Thank you.
All right. Well, it looks like I can't pip into the.
Well, just don't worry about making the card bigger. Just sort of scroll it on the thing and then put the pip on the other side over that stupid ad.
That's a great idea, Graham.
Nice.
All right.
Cool. And you can just scroll it.
Did you turn on the mic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to try talking into it?
Hello, I'm speaking into the microphone.
That was not on purpose. I'm not getting it. Can you bring it back over here?
Yeah, okay.
Please?
Ancient Chaos says, as part of the team that put this pack together, I can answer some questions people might have. All right.
I have one.
Yeah?
Why?
That's a good question. Is the Thwomp video playing at half speed? If that.
It's down to 2.5 or 1.25.
0.25? Yeah.
Nice.
Quarter
Good.
speed.
I'm gonna have to design something that'll let you adjust that via a fader.
Oh, like actively control the speed?
speed.
That would be good, yeah. Oh, yeah, right. If you just make the... This is for the other problem. Rather than full screen that window,
Check, 1, 2.
if you make the window not as tall...
Yeah, sorry, I can...
I know. You're doing multiple things at the same time. I do not control the speed at which thwomps grunt,
Or it's 6'9".
says Laboon's beer.
Hey,
No
hey.
one man has
Was
all
the
that
art
power.
custom
Check,
made? Well,
1, 2.
custom made implies that it was done by a human being.
Check, 1, 2. There we go.
That's a question I'm gonna have to think about for a while. If
Yeah.
if an AI makes it, is it art?
Yes.
All right, now Graham, what was your suggestion?
Debate later, Max.
Don't make the browser window the full height of, like, don't full screen it. Just bring the bottom edge of the browser window up, because then when you maximize in Imager, or however you spell it, then it won't. Oh, that also works, I suppose. Yeah. You know what? Oh, there you go. We got the whole thing on screen.
Hey.
Perfect. Love it.
Okay, can you talk again in the mic there?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Okay,
Wonderful.
let's do the bit.
All right. This one's great. I love it. I particularly love activate only during the game. That's good. You can't just be like walking home from the Magic Fest with your friend and be like, by the way, just going to create a 1/1 white knight token with flying. Can't do that.
Oh, it's Graham okay. All right.
What's up?
Nothing.
All right.
It's
next.
also slightly ambiguous about what's until end of turn.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people talking. Sorry.
And now we've got Idris.
4 and a red for a 2/2 boar wizard.
A boar wizard.
Whenever another warrior enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. You gain 1 life. You untap target non-attacking creature. You untap Idris. You create a 1/1 green hippo soldier creature token with haste. Each opponent engrave that player of that player's life total becomes the highest life total. Or until end of turn, Idris becomes a black unicorn horror artifact token.
I'm just gonna use the mute button over here so I let other people out speaking.
This card is amazing. It's a terrific in Warriors. What's next?
Horn of Eye. It's beautiful.
1 and a blue for a creature enchantment with totem armor. The enchanted creature has flying. Whenever enchanted creature deals damage, destroy it. That's like very close to an actual card. That's like actually with totem armor? Wait, but it wouldn't actually with totem armor you would destroy. This is substantially playable actually.
This is fine.
Yeah, because totem armor means if it was get destroyed, you destroy the enchantment. So if it ever deals damage, then you just destroy the enchantment.
I mean, this is jump at worst.
It's jump at worst. You're right. Exactly.
No, this is jump but worse.
But worse. Yeah. All right.
Because anytime it deals damage,
Yeah.
it
You know what?
lose the thing.
Not bad. Carry on. This is a legendary planeswalker temple creature. Ooh. It's a temple that's also a planeswalker. Okay. It's got 4 loyalty. Lay until end of turn. You may cast your secret spells from the top of your library. For +1 loyalty, Lay's Great Call deals X damage to any target where X is half of the first named slapper with eyes counter on it. And you can tap this temple to remove a loyalty counter from it and draw a card. Wow. A planeswalker that's also a building with a tap ability that's busted wide open.
I'm kind of here for living buildings that can planeswalk.
Half of the first named slapper. You love to see it. Carrying on.
Here for anything that it interacts.
That's with my secret cards. That's like
Henderson's dog is 4 and a black for a creature enchantment with flash. Whenever enchanted creature blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, gain control of that creature for as long as Henderson's dog remains on the battlefield. That's a deeply upsetting piece of art. It's like a golden retriever edamame monster.
And it has flash.
That's a very good card, actually. Three white, blue for a 4/5 demon spirit. Each player can't cast spells with mana value greater than the number of cards in your graveyard. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may draw a card.
That's interesting.
That actually looks really
This
good.
is just playable. All right.
That's kind of a fun design.
Yeah, I dig it. All right. What?
Let's start on the left with Morgus Timber.
Morgus Timber is 2 black for a 6 loyalty planeswalker god. Uptick to add mana or 0 to just deal 4 damage to something and then transform it into... What's it transform into? Lyle, the City of Restoration. 1 in a blue for a legendary planeswalker still with 9 loyalty. Untap up to 1 target non-land permanent. Sure. Destroy up to 7 creatures you control. Okay. And then exile the top card of that player's library. What player? Just that player. Until end of turn, you may play those cards. What? You may cast the copy and flip a coin. Whenever you app, that creature dies. Sorry? Whenever you app, that creature dies? No, don't app, the creature will die. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. What? What?
That's a -8?
Apparently, which you can do right away. Okay, great. Moving on.
Yeah. We're going to go back to normal voice for a couple of minutes here, because while the performance mic was doing some of the things we wanted, it was also doing a bunch of other stuff, because something has been touched somewhere.
I see.
And Ben's going to investigate a little bit.
All right, well, next
But
we
in the meantime, the Windslaver.
2 white, black for a 2/4 Homerid Thrall. You may have Windslaver enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. That's already playable, but then it also has Monstrosity 27.
Oh,
Which-
that's the... Yeah, so
which
this is a
mean-
green card?
So that would mean that the card becomes monstrous, and you put 27 +1/+1 counters on it.
Yeah, but there's no limit. Like, if you've got 16 mana, then you can just do it again.
It only works the first time.
Oh!
Monstrosity only works once. If it says if the creature is not monstrous, it becomes monstrous, and then you put the counters on.
I don't see that on the card.
That's true. That's true.
That's fair.
I can't disagree with that.
Carapace, Thunderhill.
That the AI art is doing amazing heavy lifting. Honestly,
Yeah.
this is 4 blue for a fungus zombie with flying.
Fombi.
When Carapace Thunderhill enters the battlefield, you put a card you own, turn Oxer players' Launt cards in their hand, then shuffles the rest of the revealed cards into their hand. If that player doesn't, you Fapes 19 reveal those cards. For each of those cards and /1 of your choice with the Tog card in their hand, then draws that many cards +1. If you do, Carapace Thunderhill is white in your hand.
Did you have a stroke?
Cool.
I feel like I did.
Yep.
What the? Okay, sure.
This is mythic.
I'm pretty sure Carapace Thunderhill is just Bilbo's wrestling name.
And in this corner...
Carapace Thunder!
Thank you, Thwomp.
It's got to be mythic. You don't want these flying around in draft. What's next?
Yeah. Revolutionary Secrets. those are some hecka secrets.
Wow. Damn, that
so-
kicker.
Two and a white with Conspire and Kicker. Sacrifice a creature. Return target creature card with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand. If the spell was kicked, instead, search your library for a land, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Also, destroy an artifact.
And then Conspire.
Yeah.
Everything on here works within the rules. It's just way too complicated.
Yeah.
They could do this, they just wouldn't, because they're cowards. Okay,
Yeah.
these are amazing.
Well,
Continuing on, we've got Eldred. I'm sorry, Andrew.
no, that's fine, because we don't have the voice thing right now anyway, but it's Eldred Witch.
4 white for an aura, which is an odd name for an aura. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life, and you can't. You reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature with the Mosk, the copy. What? Hang on. Reveal creature cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card with the Mosk the copy.
Well, you got to draft the Mosk then. Otherwise, you're just going to deck out.
I love that player loses 2 life and you can't.
You. That makes me think of that Star Trek game. You know, you, the player whose
Who is
turn
moving
it is
now.
Respond. You
Experience.
cannot lose life.
Mosk.
Experience Mosk. All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh, that's our Luna Eternal. I recognize our Luna Eternal. We went to school together.
So hang on. It's 2 and a black for a Planeswalker Worm God with 10/7 loyalty. It's got loyalty, power, and toughness. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a loyalty counter on each Planeswalker you control. Okay. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. Sure. For 0, make a Saproling. Sure. For -4, each opponent loses life equal to the highest life total among 4 life. And then -8, target opponent's life total becomes 21. I like the -4. It's like, it becomes equal to the highest life total. That's 4 life.
It's not power and toughness. It's a fraction.
Oh, 10/7 of loyalty counters.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Andrew, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, we're going to test this briefly again, because it was not supposed to go that high, but so we'll see where it's at now.
All right.
How we doing there? Oh, that's still a little up there. But it's definitely keeping me on the nose. This is carnivore abomination.
Hold on. Can you pass it to me? I'm pretty. It's because you. Hold on.
It just like pitches me up a couple of octaves,
No!
and Chad
Wait,
and,
it was working.
and Chad hates it.
Wait,
I
I had it working. What happened?
Is that my voice?
In
In
like
like
5
5
seconds,
seconds,
it
it
broke.
broke.
Why
What
is
is
everything
everything
I
I
love great?
love It's just funny.
No. No.
You say that?
Please
Get it. Friggin' no.
check 1, 2. What happened?
Captain, we've got cascading failures.
I know! I'm afraid to ask him to take us to Red Alert.
Watch it, it'll be pitched up too.
Action stations! Every part of this card functions within the rules of Magic, except that it has a DFC thing in the top left corner and doesn't seem to have a back face. Also, it's a snow instant lesson, which is amazing. Yeah, this card just works. I love it. I want to play this card. Goblin Path.
Goblin Path.
Yeah.
Legendary creature. What creature type?
Dare you walk the path of the goblin?
The eightfold path of the goblin.
2 and a blue. When the target opponent can't cast spells, only the command zone is a sorcery.
Oh my goodness.
Shoutouts on 500,000 subscribers, command zone.
Yeah.
When the opponent can't cast spells, only the command zone has 500,000 subs. Good for them.
So who's after Jake? Do we have any more children?
I don't know.
The Desert Buse.
The Desert Buse. 8 and a green for a 1/4 vehicle. Desert Buse's power is equal to the number of cards in their hand and loses 2 life. Reminder.
Thanks for that reminder.
Yeah.
Yep.
The reminder continues. Each 2 in the mana. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent, you may, as long as this permanent with a +1/+1 counter, remise, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. And as we all say, a Joni.
A Joni.
We do all say that.
We do
Yeah.
say a Joni all the time.
A Joni Prudence.
It has no
A Joni
ability to
2012.
crew it. You can't turn it into a creature.
Amazing.
Spectacular. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, chat.
Thanks for the Ajonies in the chat. Really
Joni's in the
appreciate that.
chat.
What the dang ass
Yep.
heck? Yeah.
That was good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Robo Rosewater Masters.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate all of that.
I really appreciate whatever that
Whatever
was.
that was.